bit delayed, but here nevertheless with the final week of The Managers. This is, of course, episode 10, and I went to the bank and it wasn't there. We're gonna open up the show with one-on-one action here. It's Team Shane, and Shane McMahon has selected Rusev, which is a great choice for singles competition because last time we saw him do that, it was pretty much a squash match against Mr. Perfect, but this time they'll be going up against Fuji's choice of Minoru Suzuki. Rusev versus Suzuki is a crazy matchup to start the day. Let's go. So a little dip down before the finale. The last episode we had was so chaotic, and this one could heat up. They're stuck on the ropes. Okay, back to the match, back to the action. Rusev and Suzuki. Not a lot of speed, just pure power. Big, powerful Bruce, and the Accolade already locked in the first minute of this match. It could have been over. Holy moly, you don't see that too often when somebody starts the match with their finisher, but smart strategy there by Shane's choice of Rusev, and now a quick cover. He just wants to be done with this. He doesn't want to find out how hard Suzuki can actually strike. And Suzuki with the headlock control now. Has him down. Back to his feet. Throwing some elbows. Suzuki keeping his distance. Scoop slam by Rusev outside the ring, and he's going to follow him out there. Teddy Long, the referee, with the count. Suplex slam on the outside right in front of the crowd, and just stomping the midsection of Suzuki over and over. We do have a 20 count. So far, there's only been one double count out in this series of the managers, and I'd like to keep it that way. Big slap by Minoru. Fuji is at 3 victories, and Shane is currently in first place. So this is like first place versus technically not really last, because Mickie James is in last place, but fall-away slam there, signature move by Rusev. Either way, this match is happening, and we're glad to see it. Arm breaker. And a quick cover. Now this time by Fuji's pick, Suzuki, and a gut wrench into the corner. I guess the ropes are sticky today. I don't know what's going on. We're coming off of a huge weekend of wrestling. There was like 5 different wrestling shows this weekend or something. It was crazy. There was an NXT All-American Bash. There was WWE Evolution. There was AEW All In, and I watched like 6+ hours of wrestling, and I don't need to see any more. But we're here doing this. High kick did not connect from Rusev, but the Machka combo does. Suzuki's down, and he's going to be feeling that one tomorrow. 1, 2. Nope. Side control breaks out of the ground. Back to his feet, knee to the butt. Just sending messages to each other with these hard strikes. Whoa! Spinning backdrop there by Rusev, who got up a little bit gassed. He's got to put extra effort behind everything, especially against a tough Japanese superstar like Suzuki. And the Accolade pulling back with that camel clutch sunk in deep. Suzuki feeling the pain on that one. The lower back, the spine, the way it wrenches you, and a quick roll-up one. Schoolboy would have been an interesting finish for this matchup. And Shane McMahon is watching closely as Suzuki taunting Rusev, elbow to the face. In the corner of Mr. Fuji. And now he's watching his choice here. I think they know who the other is going to select, and then they agree And this is a great matchup to start the day. Oh, big punch! Nothing wrestling about that. It's just a straight strike to your dome. And now Rusev countering. Acting a little bit exhausted, but Suzuki got up wobbly, kicked in the head, and now a finish, possibly one. 2 referees going for the 3, but didn't get it as Suzuki got the shoulders up at the last millisecond. And that's the classic 2.9 Fire Pro count with a knee to the side of the ear, side of the head. Oh, freak slam. A lot of power behind that one. And now a kick to the body. Rusev with these dangerous kicks, man. He's wearing pads, but that only makes it worse. The contact to the body. And now the Jujigatami, that full cross armbar by Suzuki, wasn't locked in enough. Strikes to the face, off the rope. Here he comes, full speed. Counter by Rusev. Snapmare, and he's calling for the end. Picking up the injured animal and putting him away. 1, 2. No! It's not over. That would have killed a normal man, but Machka combo again. Rusev just relentless with the strikes. 1, 2, rope break. No, kick out. I thought maybe the ropes were there for Suzuki to reach, but the referee disagreed. And it is up to the referee's discretion here. In the manager's, oh God, a high kick again, and now another to the body. The brutal kicks of Rusev. That could be the determining factor of this matchup. On the shoulders, down to the mat, out the ring you go. Start the count and call an ambulance. Because Suzuki, he's one of the toughest men in the business, and he's struggling against Rusev here. And this is why Shane is in first place. And he's probably going to stay that way if the match is doing what it's doing. If the story of dominance continues for Rusev, but Suzuki, knee to the gut, has him down, caught by an elbow, went for a spinning back chop, did not connect, knocked down again, and another kick to the chest. That'll make it hard to breathe. And if you can't breathe, you can't wrestle. Oh, bending the arm, Fujiwara, Mr. Fuji, a move named after him. The way of the Fuji. Is that true? I don't know. I know a lot about wrestling, but I don't know if that's actually a true statement. We're making our own lore here. Oh, octopus stretch. It's been a long time since we've seen that from Suzuki. And the muscular Rusev caught in it again. Not good for Rusev. Just puts you in such an awkward position, and even if you get out of it, your ribs will be feeling it later. And another kick. This is Rusev Day, and every day on the calendar. No, caught by the octopus. The tentacles wrapping around. 15 minutes gone in our opening matchup here. And we're getting a strike battle between Rusev and Suzuki. Get your popcorn out now. Oh, spin kick. And drop kick. And now they armbar. But Rusev is clearly under the ropes this time. Good call by the referee there. Me and the ref are back on good terms. Uh-oh, octopus stretch. Will Rusev tap? That would be huge. And it wouldn't really send Shane down the ladder, but it would keep him at 7, leaving the door open for maybe Paul Bearer or Miss Elizabeth, who are currently tied at 6 points. Yeah. And we'll see the result of that in our main event today. But 1, 2, and it's over. Rusev gets the win. Shane is still in the lead and goes up another step at 8. He could have just won the managers right there. He could have just won. Shane McMahon will officially be in the main event of our finale no matter what happens. And we're going to go towards match 2 here to see what will happen to the rest of them. what's going to happen to the rest of the pack? We got to go down to the bottom where Mickie James is at. And the 2v2 is going to be Booker T and Nick Aldis. Her own husband that she will manage for this one. Up against Dusty's team of Sting and Mr. Perfect. Some classic wrestling. And a proud father. Here we go.
Fight.
Sting and Booker T have a long history. I mean, they were both in the main event Mafia. Everything is connected here. The stories we could tell. If these ropes could talk, the stories they would tell. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Yeah, we should go towards Friday where we'll see who will be the greatest manager of all time. And Shane McMahon has the potential of being that winner. That's wild. But let's focus on this right now. Tag to Nick Aldis. We got Mickie James versus Dusty Rhodes, baby. Caught Sting in the face, into the corner, not where you want to be against the Icon. That Stinger Splash could hit out of anywhere. Blocks the shoulder tackle. Nick Aldis has been not really winning, but performing better than anyone would expect him to, especially against the caliber here. I mean, it's Mr. Perfect. Some people say if Perfect was around today, he'd be in the main event and one of the best wrestlers in the business. That's a hard argument to make. Nice elbow by Aldis, though. Off the ropes. What's coming? Just an awkward collision and an elbow by Perfect, staying on top. Always aware. Gotta have eyes in the back of your head. You have to know what's going on. And a strike to the face. Nick Aldis gonna throw some hammer fists back at him. Knuckles. Aldis got the last blow in there. In the corner now. Backslide. Referee was in position, but Aldis rolled out before the count even started, and now a tag to Booker T. We've talked about the tag team experience that he brings to Team James for Mickie, and a tag over on the corner of Team Dusty for Sting. Hip toss by Booker. Sting back to his feet. Manhattan drop all the way down. Sting's not gonna back away for a minute. But Booker T might fare well here just with the experience that these two have had. They know each other very well. Nice kick by Booker. And one straight to the ass. And then again, 5 minutes gone. In our second match, this is The Managers, episode 10. A tag to Aldis in the corner. Perfect followed him and got caught. Laid into a trap. Quick cover, not even a one. But smart by Aldis to stay there. Chops. I had so many issues with the nobody was going for covers. I don't want to like break the fourth wall, but the CPU was not trying to finish the match, and now they are. So maybe we're back on track here. Maybe the thing is gonna work before it's all said and done. Kick to the leg by Aldis. You can't win the match if you're not going for submissions and pinfalls. It's as simple as that. And there's a small package rope break for Mr. Perfect to get out of it, but he got connected by a clothesline, and Dusty Rhodes not liking what he's seeing here. Mr. Perfect is stuck in the corner of James. And she's only at 2, and Dusty's down at 3. Scoreboard, when you're at the bottom, doesn't really matter. You know it's impossible for you to win at this point, but you want to end this series with the highest score possible so it's not embarrassing later when we talk about it. Sting went for a chop but missed, and now a dragon screw. Nick Aldis, like I said, has been doing really well for himself. Just the scoreboard isn't showing that. You know, you can perform as well as you want to, but if you're not winning these matches, especially in the last week, it doesn't really matter, and it's all for nothing. Ankle lock in the center. Main Event Mafia connections alive and well there. We don't even need to mention TNA, but you know whose move that was. And Sting with a suplex. Woo! It's showtime.
10 minutes gone.
Kick to the butt. The Icon got up. A little bit shaken, and Booker T staying on top of him, dropping a knee to the chest, back to their feet. Hammer fist by Sting's gonna make another tag in the corner of Dusty Rhodes, who chose his friends to perform for his team. And I mean, Mickie James kind of did the same thing. I guess you can be friends with your husband if you want to. 1, 2. Shoulder up for Mr. Perfect. And a backbreaker. Tag. Fell down after a big punch to the face. Kick missed. Scooped. Almost down with the Machinko driver. Mashugana. Roll up. 1, 2. I'm just saying all kinds of words, and it doesn't matter because this match was almost over, and Nick Aldis almost stole it again. We have seen this matchup before. Didn't Aldis get a win over Sting? Yeah, wait a minute. We've already seen this. Oh, body splash. And the Icon. He's back in it. Michinoku driver. That's what it's called, yeah. It was just hard to say it in the time that he did it. It's a sit-down scoop slam. What do you want from me? Stinger splash! And from behind, oh, he was going for the Scorpion Death Drop, and Nick Aldis had it scouted, and now dropped to the ground. Gonna keep him there. Couple of stomps. Aldis knows the famous moveset of Sting. Sting's gonna have to come up with something new. But hey, stick to the classics if they work, and that's why Dusty has chosen this team. Manhattan drop, down goes Aldis. Woo! Sting calling for something big. Scorpion Death Drop, he hit it. And he picks up Aldis. He's not done yet. Scorpion Deathlock. He's in the submission, and Aldis is feeling the pain. The crowd loved it. Somehow Aldis survived. Trips Sting down. He's got to make a tag, and he does. Here comes Booker T. But Sting was there and ready. Elbow drops him down. Now makes the much-needed tag to Mr. Perfect, who had a little breather on the ropes, got thrown out in front of the crowd here. Scissor kick right in front of Dusty. Can you dig that, Dusty?
7, 8, 9, 10.
Pork and beans and some Texas barbecue. Wrestling is alive, and it's doing just fine. Neckbreaker. Sting is down, but he kind of no-sold that. The Icon. Taking it to Booker T, getting him away from those ropes. Looking to follow up here from behind. Oh! Modified backbreaker. And a neckbreaker. Trading blows, trading big moves. Aldis tagged in. Waited a second, and now the European uppercuts to the face paint. Mickie James is screaming for the win! No, wasn't meant to be. And he got knocked down. Clothesline. Sting is fired up here. Throwing him in the corner. Oh, jumped out of it. Both men get up at the same time. Sting a little bit wobbly. A little bit wobbly. Oh, Scorpion Deathlock! Scorpion Deathlock! Out of nowhere, I just bit my tongue. But I'm sure I'm not in the amount of pain that Nick Aldis was. Tag on both sides. Bookend! Where the heck did that come from? Cover! No. I thought this one was over, dude. That's a 2.9.
20 minutes gone.
20 minutes gone in this tag match. Off the ropes. Oh, he missed and he whiffed by a country mile. Perfect plex in the corner, but the ropes were there. Good eyes by Teddy Long. Tag to Sting, who gets knocked off the apron.
1, 2.
And Dusty's got to tell Sting to get back in. Off the ropes, body splash. Took a lot out of the Icon, though. He couldn't recover in time. Ooh. Strike battle. Got some Hall of Famers going at it here. Side kick. Spin kick. Spine buster. Hitting all the big moves, and Sting's still coming after you. Woo! How the hell is the Icon still moving? Bulldog. Oh, he was going for that leg lock again, but Aldis was aware of his surroundings. And now the Michinoku driver. Tag to Mr. Perfect. Jawbreaker. Was going for something else, didn't get it. Hip throw. Both men down in the center. Thought he was going to go for a tag, but he didn't get it. And the gum catch. We get to see the iconic Mr. Perfect taunt. And a clothesline shuffled into it. And he's going to feel it again. The crowd is going wild for this match right now. Perfect plex. It could be all over. 2, 3. Dusty Rhodes, baby. Dusty's up at 4. Well, we got Heyman versus Heenan. That might be a mouthful. This is going to be a weird matchup. Tag team action. Paul Heyman has selected Curtis Axel and Solo Sikoa. I think he's saving Breakker and Rollins for the finale, which is the reason. And that makes perfect sense to me. You want to have your front runners to clutch it out for you at the end. And they say Heenan's the smartest man, but he has chosen Andre and Big John Studd, which I'm not saying is a dumb decision. I'm just saying he's got a different strategy here, clearly. Make sure I'm clicking the right button. There we go. The largest team on Earth going up against Curtis Axel and Solo Sikoa. Axel, who had to already wrestle his own father after we just saw him get a victory, now has to go against the great Andre the Giant. Big chop swung. You could hear the wind from that one. Everything Andre does is just special. Kicks him while he's taunting. Andre getting confident. in the first minute, he doesn't, nothing phases him. He doesn't think about it. He just does it. And he doesn't care how big bad Solo Sikoa is. When you're a giant, everybody else is small to you. And Solo's going to hit Andre as hard as he can, and Andre's barely going to feel it, and a tag to another giant man, Big John Studd, with a hammer blow in the corner. Knocked him down again. The Street Fighter. From the island of relevancy through the era of the bloodline, now representing Paul Heyman throughout the Manager series here. Currently in episode 10, and Heenan and Heyman. Heenan's at 4, Heyman's at 5. Palm strike by Big John Studd into the stretch muffler. And yeah, I was saying, you know, Bobby the Brain Heenan is famous for being the smartest man in wrestling. But that was before the days of Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman sometimes makes dumb decisions, but I don't think this selection is stupid at all. I already explained. It makes perfect sense to save your front runners for the finale, no matter what your score is. But Bobby the Brain Heenan has some other ideas here. Tag to Curtis. Andre swinging for the fences and not connecting, but that one did. A simple slap to your face. That's like being hit by a frying pan. Quick little clap kick. Strikes being thrown by Andre.
5 minutes gone.
Good God. He's picking him off the ground and tossing him around like a child. Tag to John Studd, who hits him with the shoulder through the ropes. Curtis Axel caught him there, though. I'm not going to tell you who the smartest manager is, but when this series is all done, we'll know who the best manager is. And that's what matters. And, you know, smarts only get you so far. There's different kinds of intelligence. You could be street smart, book smart, wrestling smart. And there's different aspects of wrestling. I mean, this is tag team competition and a jumping suplex. Huge jumping suplex from Big John Studd and a tag to Solo Sikoa that needed to be made for Team Heyman. Even someone the size of Solo dwarfs in comparison to this team. Tag to Andre. Moving as fast as he can, which is not too fast. And Solo with the spin kick just bounced off a brick wall. Holy moly. Oh. And like a can opener, that headbutt is going to crack your skull open. Simple. Strike and stomp by Andre the Giant. And a scoop slam. Get the hell out of here. You know who I am? Hello, lady. He was in Princess Bride. Show some damn respect. Bear hug. Bear hug. Somehow, Solo survived it in a double tag on both sides for Heyman and Heenan. Reversal. You ain't gonna see nothing fancy from Big John Studd off the ropes. Body splash. Just got squished like a bug. Knee to the gut. Throw another strike off the ropes. What's it gonna be? Elbow ducked it. Tag. Andre's in now. And he's running right at you. Just tried to counter, but how are you gonna stop Andre when he's running towards you? Big swing. You might just want to tap out there. And I don't know what Heyman's strategy would be for this matchup right now. I would get Solo back in there. Tell Solo to throw some strikes, but yeah, I can't tell them what to do. Oh, modified tombstone! Dropped him on his damn cranium! And it might as well got cracked. That's a 2.9. I don't know how Axel survived that. I thought it was over. Uppercut, here we go. That's what you need to do. Solo with the powerful strikes, but it didn't matter. He got slammed immediately. Andre's too big, too powerful. Oop. Flip out. Tag. Big clothesline. That could be the finish. 1, 2. Ew. Yeah, sorry about it. We were a little bit delayed today, but this will be posted on the YouTube later if you're watching live. And if you're watching over on YouTube, yeah, it's all about the processing power. It's all about the timing. Either way, knees to the midsection. And tag to Andre. Elbow drop. 1, 2. You know, I say it like that. I kind of like that because I kind of thought it would be over. But Solo is a tough man, and he got headbutted out of the goddamn arena. DDT by Axel. Andre was busy dealing with Solo and just swatted Axel away like a fly. Heyman is not going to be happy about that. One punch is all it takes to send a man flying for Andre the Giant. Cranking the neck. It's getting limber now. Oh, reversal. Not sure if he was going for the suplex or the pedigree. Either way, didn't get what he was looking for. And now it's up to Axel to pull off the miracle of the century. And he's on the ground again. Snapmare, come on, Curtis. Make that tag, and he does. Solo wants stud. Missed the tackle. Headbutt connects. And another, this time to a grounded opponent. And again, headbutts all over the place. Just has to work. Awkward connection. Tag to Andre. Solo is down. Oh. Yes, stay out of range. Here comes Solo Sikoa! And he knocked down Andre, but only for a moment, and Andre's back up doing his thing. The nerve pinch. Just squeezing that muscle and tearing it from the bone. Cover.
1, 2, 3.
It's done. Well, that's not good for Paul Heyman. Because Bobby the Brain is up at 5. Woo! Next up, we got that weekly 3v3. And it will be Team DiBiase, which is Randy, Cowboy Bob Orton. We got both Ortons again. And Virgil. Their partner Virgil here for Team DiBiase going up against Team Regal. And Regal has selected Umaga and obviously DIY. Tommaso Gargano. Which we saw recently. They were impressive, but they just didn't get the job done. See how it goes here for them now. And DiBiase and Regal are tied at 4 points on the scoreboard. As Randy Orton going up against Umaga to start this thing off. Big chop to the chest. These two have matched up before. They have a little bit of history. They know each other pretty well. Umaga's kind of the X factor in this matchup, and tag to his daddy, Cowboy, coming in.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money DiBiase has. You gotta find a way to win. Find a way to deal with the Samoan Bulldozer. Good luck on that. Arm control there by Cowboy. We'll see how well that old school style fares against Umaga. I don't think it'll work too long. Bulldog in the corner. Team Regal watching on. Tag to Virgil. Blocks a strike, test of strength. Umaga wins that 100 times out of 100 times. Elbow. Virgil. And similar to Nick Aldis, I think Virgil's been the surprise. We really thought Virgil would be the weak link for Team Regal throughout this series, but he's been doing okay. Slap to the head, just knocking down Tommaso. Just trying to feel things out, but Virgil's throwing strikes. Look at that. Throws Tommaso out of the ring.
1.
Tag to Gargano. Try and deal with that speed. Arm lock in the corner. Ropes are there. But Virgil got caught again. Elbow. Hip toss. And Gargano is a threat on so many levels. I mean, he's fast. He's got that technical skill, and he's got the ability to just super kick you out of nowhere. Cowboy Bob gonna try to keep him grounded. Reversal. Drop kick off the ropes. Big time connection for Gargano, and Johnny wrestling in the center of the ring. Super kick. And there's one. And there's a strike battle between Cowboy and Johnny. Tag to Randy. Got tossed. He's got voices in his head. And one of them's just laughing maniacally, as the $1 Million Man tends to do. Drop kick by Orton. And that's how you do a drop kick. One of the best drop kicks in the business, bar none, dude. And look at this. Arm control by Orton, and the knees to Tommaso. And now the bald men are going at it. Badass is in the ring here. Stuck in the corner, not where you want to be unless you're making a tag. And Orton. Always so violent and precise with his strikes. He's got like another level of accuracy. Clothesline by Tommaso. Quick cover one. And now that's sitting arm bar. Randy slipped out of it. Tag to Virgil. On the shoulders. Airplane spin. We're turning the clock back. We're turning the key, brother. Virgil. Chasing down Tommaso. Tommaso's staying away from it. And now they're going to connect. Strike battle. Rope break. Tommaso looked like he may have just done that to slow the match down, and here comes the problem. Umaga. The power for Team Regal caught in a sleeper hold out of nowhere. Holy what the heck is going on? This game's always surprising. Don't ever place bets on Fire Pro, because it's not going to make any sense in the end when you do. And you're not getting your money back. Umaga throwing his whole body at Cowboy Bob Orton, and now on the top rope. Oh, splash did not connect. And DiBiase's laughing and taking it all the way to the bank. Samoan Spike. 1, 2. No. That was the longest one count in history, dude. Tag to Virgil. Umaga still in the corner of Team DiBiase. Covered by Virgil hooking the leg, but Umaga recovering really quickly. You want violence? Well, the Bulldozer's here. Power slam. Off the ropes. Virgil is in trouble. Tosses him into the corner of Team Regal. This is for a little tiebreaker. I think no matter what happens, they would the winner of this would face either Team Heenan or Team Heyman in the finale. Super kick! Spinning neck breaker, signature move. His daddy taught him that one. Got up a little bit shaky from behind, stomping on the feet. And Randy Orton with a little roll up. One. Spin kick by Gargano. Everybody's trying to get the better of one another. Is Gargano the one to package there? I believe it was. Thrown into the corner, and then Regal is watching. Could we see the superplex? Oh, Gargano with the reversal. Tag to his partner. And now Tommaso getting reversed by Orton. Orton so alert, so aware of where he is in the ring at all times. Ring awareness is just an aspect that can't be calculated. Quick cover off of the rebound, and a one. Tommaso got choked up on the ropes and almost lost the match due to it. That would have been a weird finish, but we've seen crazier things in Fire Pro Wrestling like this. Airplane spin by Virgil, down you go. Tommaso having trouble with Virgil throughout this matchup. Just finding it an odd matchup for him, and uppercut. And again. That's just gross. Some boxing combinations by Virgil. I didn't know he was such a striker, dude. Look at this gross, deep sleeper hold. What the heck? Virgil's doing some crazy stuff right now. I just can't believe it's him doing it. Virgil is just handing it to Team Regal right now. Samoan spike out of nowhere. Umaga maybe out of desperation. And he almost got it. Virgil has no choice after that big move but to make a tag. And Orton with the neck breaker. Umaga is down and groggy, but still aware enough to do that. Hammer fist to the back. Firing on all cylinders. Ooh, Maga. Gut wrench. Neck breaker. Orton now back to his feet from behind. Sleeper. And here comes the kick. PK combo. And the strikes by Orton. Referee going to check if Umaga's going to give up on that. No. No TKO here. This is all about the tag on Team Regal. Gargano, the legal man. Oh no, DDT vintage style from Randy Orton. The one, the only, Legend Killer. Gonna make a tag? No, going up top. What's he doing? Randy Orton not really sure what he wanted to do there. Oh no! Dude Buster! He's going to lose right in front of his dad, and that's a different level of embarrassment, isn't it? Tag. Here comes old cowboy. About to bring you into pasture. Drop kick by your daddy-o. Uh-oh. And now one for the legend. Gargano hits it. This time, it doesn't get the job done. Gargano escape! Gargano escape! Off the ropes, elbow. Head cowboy just trying to slow Gargano down a little bit. Regal definitely with the team speed advantage. And here comes the other. Tommaso looking for the lumbar check, and he gets it! Oh, power breaker. The knees to the back.
1, 2.
And I thought that could have potentially been it. That move. It's just so much damage. And here comes the star of Team DiBiase, Virgil. Flying knee. Cover. Referee had to get back in position. And that 1 second delay of the referee being over there might have hurt Tommaso as he hits the white noise in a cover, but the ropes are there for Virgil. And we still have a huge main event to go here. Poke to the eyes. He can't see. Stunned him.
Give up. Give up.
Gargano punching his way out of that submission, and Ozone! Please be the finish. 1, 2. No! God damn it! I just want that move to win a match once. Here comes Umaga, the Samoan bulldozer. Can he clutch it here for Team Regal?
Give up. Give up.
Slaps to the chest from behind, bulldog by Cowboy. That was like a double counter. Samoan spike! Thumb to the windpipe. You can't breathe. You can't kick out.
1, 2, 3.
Regal got it. Umaga clutched it. Regal up at 5. So in the finale, it could be Regal versus Heenan or Regal versus Heyman. And now we're going to find out the real truth of it all. Will it be? Who will it be? Going up against Shane McMahon. Oh, yes! It's Paul Bearer with his #1 pick. Classic Undertaker, straight out of the grave. Versus first place Miss Elizabeth. Well, she's in second place now that Shane got a victory. So, excuse me. Shane's up at 8. Shane's at 8 points. So, whoever wins this would have to win the next match too. Or the match at the end of the week. You know what I'm saying. Randy Savage. And Miss Elizabeth. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event for episode 10, Undertaker and Randy Savage 1-on-1. Savage puts him in the corner, but Taker strikes right out of it. And this one, starting off fast, clothesline. Macho. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Undertaker sat up. Classic Undertaker, but no. Savage not afraid for too long. Shoulder and an elbow. And now one to the side of the leg. Undertaker fighting out of that. Savage might be one of the few people on the planet not afraid of the dead man here. I think Savage is too self-obsessed. He's too focused on his own ego, and that might actually work for him here in this matchup. If you don't fear the Undertaker, you might have a chance to beat him, but you still got to deal with how great he is. And a nice modified stretch there. We like to see that. Off the ropes, here comes Savage. Hooked him down. Taker taking a back seat. Oh, knee to the gut. Wait a minute. Don't count anyone out in this matchup. I mean, these are the wrestling icons of the 80s. This is classic. This is like first edition Undertaker with Paul Bearer, who's holding that urn close. Oh, yes! Scoop slam. And a nice leg Combo. Center elbow. And again, Undertaker dragging Savage away from the ropes just to hit that leg drop. These are two of the greatest of all time and the fitting for our main event here. Miss Elizabeth was doing so well throughout this series. I really thought she would win it. And she still can, but she has to win this match. Savage off the ropes, nice speed into the hook, and now the key lock.
5 minutes gone.
You could tell these are wrestlers of a different caliber because they're combining moves together. They're stringing one thing into another, and Macho off the ropes with the knees. And the strikes to the back of the head. I'm not sure if the referee is warning him on a DQ for strikes to the back of the head, or he was asking Undertaker to give up, which that's not going to happen, I can tell you right now. And now a chokehold by the Undertaker. And again, the referee with a warning. The ref not a fan of those chokes. Big slam. And Macho. Oh, yeah. Elbow. Oh, he could have hit it, but Undertaker moved. That could have been the end. But the dead man saw it coming. Through the smoke, the Phenom just got knocked down. Into the corner. Wait a minute. Oh! Undertaker was going for something, and again with the falling scoop slam. Savage usually climbs the ropes, but Taker was back to his feet before he knew what happened. Oh, we're going to see this again. You love to see it. Suplex. And I think Savage is going to get sent outside.
1,
Taker's gonna follow him through the graveyard, bro.
4,
Boneyard, brother.
5, 6, 7,
Michelle, get my motorcycle started.
10,
That's my Undertaker impression, you're welcome.
12.
It's similar to the Macho. All my wrestling impressions are just the same voice. Oh yeah, it's me, the Macho. Space is the place, and Macho is the man. But he's in a bad position. Powerbomb by the Undertaker. Keeps him down, and Miss Elizabeth is watching her love fall to the ground with the chokeslam cover. 1, 2, no. Savage survived the chokeslam. And a pump handle bomb.
10 minutes.
Big move by Savage. 10 minutes gone, and this one continues. I think the winner of this match will face Shane O'Mac in the finale on Friday. Oh, big elbow. Did it connect all the way? It hit the back of the Undertaker, but it didn't catch him flush on the stomach like it usually does. I think the damage was dealt, but not enough to keep Undertaker down for a 3 count. Put him in position again. Go up. Yeah, do it. Do it, Macho. Do it. Oh, no. He missed again. The Undertaker with a quick cover. Macho. Not like this. That was a good spot. Choke slam. Not like this, Macho. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. He had a lot of Slim Jims. He's got his protein juicing through. He was prepared for this match, and I think he's done well so far. But the Undertaker's calling for something more. Oh, low blow. Ref didn't see it, maybe. Macho. Can he fly? Across the ring. Too much of a risk that time, I think. Wait a minute. Pump handle bomb. Paul Bearer is shocked by that. Oh, it was almost done. Pile driver. That's enough to take out anyone, but the Undertaker is not a normal man. Savage, don't make the same mistake too many times! Oh no, you idiot! God damn it, Macho, please! Please! Clothesline. Calling for the gong. Calling for Macho to stop making the same damn mistake. Don't miss it this time, you idiot! How many times has he done that? Against a guy like The Undertaker, arguably the greatest of all time. This guy's on the Mount Rushmore. You can't make a mistake against Undertaker. Wait a minute, power. Pump bomb. Either way, it was a kick out. Pump handle bomb there. Savage into the corner. Botch. They had a botch in the main event. Macho's made so many mistakes. He deserves to lose this one. Choke slam.
1, 2.
He's still alive. That's the third choke slam. And another. The Undertaker wants to put it away.
3.
And he deserved to. Macho, you can't make that many mistakes, dude. I think... Let me look at the scoreboard real quick, because... Nope. Yeah. Alright, well. Paul Bearer versus Shane. Who will be the greatest manager of all time? We're never going to get to see Sting versus Undertaker. God damn it. Oh well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys for the finale on Friday.